Pep talk?
Penn State just barely escaped, okay?
Coach Anthony and Drew are still leading the league in minutes per game, and I know that you wanted to back their minutes down a little bit, yet you've also stated how key it is for you to have them in order to win. So how do you balance that?
Well, I mean, we're going to try as much as we possibly can. We're not going to do it at the risk of losing a game, though. So, the other day, Drew played 32 minutes, because we were able to buy 6 minutes here and there of what he would normally play. So when that's the case, we're going to try to do it. But I don't think anyone's going to do it at the risk of us losing games. So we'll find a way to rest them, and we'll find a way to cut down their minutes whenever possible. But they're an integral part of what we're trying to do. So we're not going to cut 7 minutes off their playing time and put us in a position to lose games when we can win games. It's just the way it is.
What do you think about chances of Nico and Etwan playing?
Nico will not play, and each one will play.
What do you think about the way Etwan has kind of adjusted to that bench role? I know you like his versatility and the way he can kind of do a little bit of everything for you guys. What do you think he can do?
I think he's been good. I mean, obviously the injury didn't help any at all, but he's been great coming off the bench. The first day we decided to do it, he came off and gave us a big lift. So I'm not worried about him. He's just a real pro, and he's going to accept any role that we try to give him, and he's going to play well. That's what he's done for us since he's gotten here.
How close do you guys feel like you are at this point to being the team? I know you're banged up. I know you don't have Alfred out there, but do you feel like there's close to a turning point that you guys are doing enough to string wins together, or it's just an issue or two?
I think it's hard to even fathom what kind of team you have when a guy that was an integral part of it hadn't played in the last 15 or so games. So I think we're still trying to figure out exactly who we are and how we're going to be able to play and what we can do. We're missing Nico tonight. Obviously, he's an integral part of what we're doing, and Alfred was a starter, and with him as a starter, we're 5-0. So, small sample size, but I like the sample size. So I just think 30 games in, like a third of the season, really. We still are in the process of trying to figure out exactly who we are.
Alvin, how about Randall as a starter? His numbers are great. How does it change your team with him, with AD and him in the starting lineup?
Oh, I think he's doing the same thing he did when he came off the bench. I think he's been a really good scorer for us, been able to get the ball to the basket and do some things. Obviously, the physicality that he plays with is good for our team. And he's been really good as a starter.
Dwayne Wade's last game here, what do you expect that to be tonight?
I think he's one of the true class guys in this league. It really is. I think what he's done for basketball and what he's done for that franchise has been phenomenal. I think from a competitive standpoint, second to none. He pretty much willed the championship for that team, and did everything he possibly could. I got nothing but respect for him, competing against him, for all the years that he's been in this league, and he's done some phenomenal things from a competitive standpoint, and what he's come up with, big baskets and big times. And to me, I think the number one thing that no one really talks about with him is that how he was willing to take a step back and make that LeBron's team when there's a lot of star players that wouldn't even consider doing it. And that just shows me that that winning is the most important thing for him, and he's willing to sacrifice his game for the betterment of the team and the franchise. So, I can sit here and talk about him for an hour because he's truly one of the phenomenal players in this league, but he's also a great guy, and I just, you admire guys like that as a coach.